Chicago. A wrongfully convicted man will be home for Thanksgiving, a goal 3 decades in the making.
Only on CBS News Chicago, our Megan DeMar sat down with him following the moment he officially, Megan, became a free man.
Right, Joe and Erica, Danny Davis was just 20 years old when he was coerced into confessing to a gruesome murder. It took 32 years to prove he didn't do it, just in time for the holidays with his family. Prison for the last 3 decades, Danny Davis tells me he had learned to ignore the holidays.
At one point, I just shut all holidays out.
Davis was convicted of the March 1992 murder of Mildred Smith, who was discovered stabbed to death in her Cairo, Illinois apartment.
There was no forensics tying them to the crime, no eyewitnesses, nothing like that.
Davis's attorney, Lauren Meyerskoff-Muller, with the Exoneration Project, explained to me that Davis and his younger brother were coerced into a guilty plea.
Because they said, if you go to trial, Danny will get the death penalty and he will die. So they were at jury selection. They pull him into a room. They threaten them with this, and so they say, okay, we'll plead guilty.
And Davis was sentenced to life in prison without parole. But Davis and his team never stopped fighting, and in 2018, Smith's fingernail clippings were finally tested for DNA. The male DNA found did not match Danny's. His conviction was eventually vacated, and he was released last year, but he was still a long way from free. His case was expected to go back to trial next month, until out of nowhere, the state filed a motion to dismiss it altogether.
I knew we would be here at this point one day, but didn't know how long. Man, it's just a blessing that I don't have to go through that.
Speaking to us alongside his supportive family, now 53, he spent more of his life behind bars than on the outside. And today he got a special visit from 3 guys who understand that better than anyone. Exonerees Jimmy Soto.
It should not have taken 42 years.
Darian Harris.
I got locked up a week before I was to graduate high school.
And Robert Johnson.
I didn't have nothing to do with this.
Who between the 4 of them spent more than 115 years behind bars for crimes they didn't commit.
They've lived the same things, they're going through the same things, and can be a good support for each other.
Now I don't take anything for granted in life. Nothing. I enjoy every bit of whatever that I'm able, the good Lord is able to, give me the strength to do. I enjoy it.
Davis's attorney says the last step for them is the certificate of innocence process, which they will file a petition for. And Davis said he will forever be in debt to his attorneys and the Exoneration Project for the work that they did on this case.
Thankful for sure, this year especially.
Yes.
Megan, thanks.